Greetings, everybody.
Hello.
Music, why didn't you go? I told you to go.
Do 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 do. Hi.
It's buffering.
I too am buffering. I have been buffering for a week because I was sick
Yeah.
last week. I was sick.
Oh, sicky Danica.
And I didn't have a voice. And so last week would have been very bad if I had been on the show. Awesome.
There we go. Jeepers creepers.
Jeepers creepers.
Well, folks, how have you been? I know things have been wild over here. Lots happening.
Yeah. How is the first week of your 2024? Is it already January 9th for you too? Eek.
Yeah, and we missed celebrating 3 days ago because it was on a weekend.
No.
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 You're not even in the wrong country, Brandon. You're on the wrong planet for that kind of joke right now. No, I ignored it, and I tried not to go down the blue sky rabbit holes.
Yeah.
I also don't have Twitter, so that saves me a lot of stress.
That helps.
From whatever day it was 3 days ago.
I like how Twitter essentially saved you from it.
It did, actually.
Because she deleted her Twitter.
I didn't, actually. I just didn't log in for the longest time.
Your Twitter app or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I deleted it off my phone. However, I did not log out of Twitter. So, my Twitter account still exists. It just, I can't get into it.
She can't get into it. So.
Absolutely nothing happened 3 days ago.
It's not the anniversary of anything, Andrew.
No.
Yeah, Andrew has been posting an epic to his socials.
Yeah, it sounds awful, and I really, really hope you get some proper days off this week, because you're in the second week of your vacation, and I don't think you've enjoyed any of it because of CIBC.
Yeah. So, boo.
Yeah. But we're managing. The store really is a 3-person store. It is not a 2-person store anymore.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, I did that solo.
Wow. So last Tuesday, I got up at the appropriate time, and then I lay down on the couch, and I went, I can't do this.
No. You had enough energy to get to the couch, basically.
Yeah.
And then you were out.
My head hurt so bad. And the only way I could stop it from hurting was to lay down again.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't think I can do Tuesday.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. For like sick reasons and also abandoning you reasons.
But yeah, this weekend, last week for shipment has been fairly light. So that's been good. And
no, you took the last week of the year for us. No, this is your time off.
Yeah,
we're not horning into that. Sorry, I interrupted.
No worries, I lost it.
That's okay. No, last week was good. I mean, if there was a week for me to be sick, it is the week with like tiny stack.
Yeah, and like unlike what this appears to be, this week is actually less single issues than last week by quite a margin.
Yeah. Even
though last week I think I talked about 3 or 4 different books. Like it was no one really likes to launch a lot of things in the beginning of the year. So there's not a whole lot to talk about. I'll probably be talking about all the single issues today, and Danica can take a lot of the graphic novels because truly there's pretty much nothing in singles that she's interested in.
No, and I mean, it doesn't have to. I can still talk about them, but like describing, you'll get the solicit from me.
Yeah.
You'll get an actual proper description from Brandon. So it's really just what's best for you.
Yeah.
And not me trying to shirk my responsibilities, because I've shirked other stuff. So I shan't shirk this.
I'm drinking my non-alcoholic gin and tonic.
Yeah.
They're good.
I like that brand. They have a great mojito. Yeah. And I don't like mojitos.
Yeah.
But I like their mojitos.
And it still tastes like a mojito.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I've never liked mojitos, and I tried what was it, Atypique or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not sponsoring the show, but they can give us money or free product. I don't care. Their stuff is good.
Yep.
But yeah, they have like a gin and tonic mojito and like a rum and coke and something else, but it's all non-alcoholic. It just has the taste.
And they're great.
Yeah.
Trying to cut back on the alcohol this year.
Yes. Not a resolution as much as, because those don't last, just doing it basically.
Yeah.
Being resolute in our non-resolutions.
I like that non-alcoholic stuff. A lot of them, their brand is just like, defy society. No need to fit in.
Yeah. Be your own loser. I'm just kidding. Peer pressure is stupid.
That guy is not fun.
He's not drinking. Like, no.
Look at that boy. He's not stumbling around.
Like a dope. Yeah.
I was whenever I do that voice, I get a part of a McSweeney stuck in my head. It's a weird play called Deep Wells USA, and it's all these weird short scenes of people talking about a baby that may or may not have fallen into a well, and the news that goes into it. And the guy goes, "I just saw it, the baby in the well." And the guy goes, "Where was it? What did you see?" "Wow, he was giant. He was stumbling around and he fell into a sandbox. So that's not a baby in a well. That's a wino in a sandbox. You listen here, muckraker. I know what I saw."
Oh, I remember Muckraker. He fell into a sandbox. That it's just a big baby.
Yeah.
Just a big old baby.
I just love it. He was giant and stumbling around. He fell into a sandbox.
He was a giant baby. No.
You listen here, muckraker, and you listen good.
Muckraker's on first. Whippersnap's on second.
Love it.
There's going to be one day where kids don't know that joke, and that's just going to make me very sad because that thing's like 80 years old now. I don't even remember. It's old.
It's from the before times.
So before 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the long ago.
It is from the before times. Jesus. Anyway.
It's from BC before COVID.
Oh, yay. Love that.
Ba-da-bum. Honk.
Yeah, so he's enjoying his faux gin and tonic, and I'm enjoying what he has proclaimed as cozy water.
Yeah, cozy water.
Which I've been indulging in the last week or so because of my illness. It's warm or hot water with a bit of honey in it.
Yeah. And
I'm digging the term cozy water. I am all about the cozy water right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. I don't know why. I don't think I should have water without a little bit of honey in it.
Yeah.
I don't see the reason.
There you
Life
go.
is short. Have a little bit of honey in your water.
It might change a little bit. If it's like super warm out, you probably will like maybe not drink a mug of hot water, but
try me.
I will.
Yay. Oh, wow.
Yes, he did.
Ah, sorry. We clicked it on both. Oh, because Brandon listened to that today. I did not. What did Patrick say about me, that jerk?
It was very brief. It was.
I'll fight him.
It was basically him talking about what some shops do, and we were used as an example of a store that does book fairs.
Hey.
Yeah, they actually had a private buying event. A school that they had some customers that were affiliated with them. Set up just basically a private buying night for their school. And so a bunch of people came in, bought a whole bunch of stuff. That kind of thing.
We did that once.
Yeah.
With a class. They came in before we opened.
On Wednesday, I think.
On a Wednesday, yeah. And they came in and just blitzed. And the teacher was so happy. And everybody left with something they really liked.
Yeah.
Oh, I would do that again in a heartbeat. That was so much fun. They were like, "We're so sorry for making you open early." And I was like, "No, this was really fun. Like, we don't get to do stuff like this all the time. This is great."
Yeah. So we should actually start setting trying to set those up too. That might actually be a better way to do high school events.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be in for that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Right. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But yes, we are doing more book fairs. So if anybody has kids of school age, talk to your school librarian.
Yep. If you got one.
Yeah, if you got one. We already have 2 booked for next month, so February is going to be packed, but amazing. But yeah, do we have any booked for the rest of the school year?
I want to say we've got one more pending.
Yeah, I think it was no, it can't be June. Anyway, it's past February, and I'm not thinking past January 10th right now. Yeah. But yeah, just to let everybody know, we do book fairs.
Yep.
And just in case you didn't know, because it doesn't always come up in conversations.
If you got kids in school, tell your school.
Yep.
If you don't have kids in school, but know people with kids in school, tell them. Yeah, because honestly, that's probably going to be a big cornerstone of our business moving forward.
Absolutely. So. Yeah. All right. Are you ready to rock?
I want to rock right now. I'm for bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to work a microphone.
Your cool hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cool.
It's me, DJ Teddy Rockspin.
Wait. I'll join you. It makes me look like a Jedi.
Drop it.
Drop the beat. Drop the beat. I'm a cool Jedi.
Wow, we're doing great. All right. Let's get to stack.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah. We have the return of Adventure Man. I love this series. This is the 3rd series from Matt Fraction and Terry and Rachel Dodson. Adventure Man is a series that basically takes a lot of the old pulp tropes and kind of gives them a more modern twist to them, with, say, female protagonists that aren't, oh no, what am I gonna do?
Oh no, and my shirt is so thin. Why?
And sort of re-envisioning of, say, more ethnic stereotypes. So it really evolves that. And it's rated E for everyone. It's nice.
It's rated E for everyone.
I love this series. It's collected in nice, oversized, kind of European style volumes, and they're available at our store because I like to sell them. Yeah.
That's very cute.
We've got Rise of the Powers of X. This is one of the concluding Krakoa series for the X-Men line. One of the important cornerstones next to I forget what the house one is called. House of X.
The Fall of the House of X.
There you go.
It's the Poe title.
Fall of the House of X, and I believe the Resurrection of Magneto is the 3rd kind of cornerstone one. And it is, this one's your Kieran Gillen portion of those big things. There's, of course, the other flavors that are happening too with a lot of the creators who have been writing it. A lot of the line books in the line. And so a lot of times if that creator is on a new title, we just kind of transfer you over because that's the through line of their ideas. So that's why Immortal X-Men people are getting this.
Because Brandon's good at his dang job.
I try. We've got the start of the Superman Superstars run in Action Comics that's going to have 3 different big stories running through it. Sorry, 4 different big stories running through it all year. The idea is putting some huge names on Superman and letting them go nuts and see what happens. We've got this with Jason Aaron and John Timms taking on a Bizarro story. And it is very unique. It is very Jason Aaron story. And it's good times. So we have also, as part of the Fall of X stuff happening, this big final Wolverine arc, where the Sabretooth storyline that's been happening and Wolverine stuff go smashy smashy, and they do a big fight. And as you can see here, it says the most violent Wolverine story ever told. It's up there. There's body parts. And they even have a parental advisory not for kids.
Oh my.
But we also have Wolverine draped in the Canadian flag, baby. And that's just something that I know some people are going to enjoy. So we've got some shelf of that. He's a sad Canadian boy. Like me.
All the Canadian boys are sad.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going to sneeze.
Come on, phone. Do music.
Yeah, it thinks about songs for a little bit longer than... Like, it gets there, but there's a gap.
Yeah, I think it's...
Oh, no.
She's sputtering. She's having a time.
Oh, it's not out of batteries.
No.
I don't know what it is.
It's probably just the internet it's connected to.
Oh, right. You gonna try it with the other Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Okay. Vamping, 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 vamping. Vamping. So yeah, I think color-wise, because I'm wearing gray, I'm the Sith, you're the Jedi.
Yeah.
Because you're coming in with like this sweet green, and you're like, "Hi, friend, please come.
It's me, a Jedi.
I'm gonna help you with the Force." And I'm like, "I'm gonna cut off your head." I don't know.
I'm just a gentle soul.
You could tell me watch all of the Star Wars.
All right. We have the new Ultimate Spider-Man ongoing from Jonathan Hickman and Marco Cicciato. It is absolutely gorgeous. The take on this one is, hey, Peter Parker's a grown-ass adult. And he is becoming Spider-Man at that point in his life, where he has a wife and kids, and he's going to see how that goes. The way that this happens does directly tie into the Ultimate stuff that Hickman has been writing before, but you don't need to have read that. There's enough context here that helps out, which is, and it's honestly, it's really good. I know we had I had some internet friends who were just like, back in the day, Marvel said that Spider-Man couldn't be married, and now he's married, and it's so totally fine now. So what changed? I'll tell you what changed. The biggest Spider-Man that people know is Miles Morales. And in that universe, Peter Parker is an adult with children.
Yeah. He's a sad old married man, and we love him, and we want the best for him.
And so this is the modern Peter Parker. He can exist like this because Miles is Spider-Man. And Spider-Man really shouldn't be married. The whole thing about Spider-Man is his life is constantly falling apart in some way because he's trying to do good.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of falling apart in some way, we got a 1 in 25. Now, I'll see if you can see this. You see how this is another comic completely behind it?
Yeah.
And you can see how you can see a lot of it. And then the top is all chopped weird. They basically like slice this diagonal. It's wild.
It's pretty bad. Are we even going to put that on shelf?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Amazingly, you don't miss any story, but it is a 1 for 25 that is now cover price.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say worthless, but like really, it's all speculator crap. Oh, there we go. Is Andrew coming in with some comics history?
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, this is also the reason why Peter Parker in the main continuity is not married, and why when Zeb Wells apparently got onto the book, I forget who was telling me this. Someone was telling me this last week, that Zeb Wells was doing an interview, and he's like, I was going to break them up right away because of all the reasons that I said. Like, when you are the Spider-Man, having a good chunk of your life together just doesn't work for Spider-Man style stories.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah, so I think you told me once there was like there was like a Spider-Man trifecta, basically. So there's love, there's Spider-Man, and there's work. And you could only have 2 of those at any one time, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's like his love life,
yeah,
his personal life,
yeah,
or like his home life, basically. And yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
So his personal life is his love life, and then work, because he has to take pictures with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and then it's being Spider-Man, and it's like you can only have 2 of those functional at one time. You can never have all 3.
Yeah, he's just not good at that.
No.
And because of Spider-Man, something's always malfunctioning, or there's periods of time where he's like, I'm done doing this. And then his life gets really good. And then something happens. And then he's like,
See, this is why it makes me a little sad that Chip Zdarsky wrote some amazing Spider-Man comics, because my favorite Spider-Man was his Spider-Man in Howard the Duck. And then he started writing actual Spider-Man comics, and I was like, how dare you, sir?
Uncle Ben, no.
Why am I so bad at this? That's my favorite Spider-Man quote.
Yeah. It's so good.
It just hurts my heart that he's made more Spider-Man since. He hit perfection right away. He didn't need to do that.
Oh, you didn't read it, but there was another great Spider-Man moment in the Howard the Duck special.
Oh, yeah? I thought I did. I thought I did read the Howard.
Okay, maybe you did.
I did, but honest to God, I do not remember.
So part of the story is like a weird version of the Watcher shows up, and there's like it's going through different.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Realities.
Yes. Tell everybody, though, because this is a really funny story.
And then the end of it, Spider-Man goes, hey, so you can see like all realities? And he's like, yeah, man. Of course I can. He goes, is there any reality where I'm happy? And the guy just goes, so I'm gonna go.
He's like, no, wait, come back. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Destined to be sad.
Destined to be sad.
Hey, look, we've got more Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing that Zeb Wells had said was like when Peter Parker was married, there were so many storylines where Mary Jane was gone or missing or just not around. And he's like, and it's because that part of the story just didn't function with how Spider-Man stories operate. It's wild. So, Danica's right. We have giant-sized Spider-Man, part of giant-sized specials that are happening throughout the year. It's the first one. And it is written by regular Miles Morales series writer Cody Ziegler. So this is in Miles Morales files, so that you don't miss part of the story, because part of the story is that he's telling is in this book. It also has a classic Miles Morales reprint in the back, and a lot of the giant-sized books going forward, I will warn, don't always have the regular creative team on the book. So, rule of thumb for annuals and things like this: if the regular writer or creators are on the book, we will include it in your file. If they're not, then we don't, and it's something, if you really want it, you should ask for. I'm gonna see if doing it this way helps.
Yeah, no worries.
Bling blang blong. And facsimile edition.
Ooh,
fancy.
Pop-Tarts ad on the back. Ooh,
yeah.
Whoa.
So it is the first Batman Beyond comic. And
Pokemon ad.
Yeah, it's when that first started. And they're reprinting this and will be putting out a big old compendium of all of the Batman Beyond comics from the original animated run. And that's going to be cool. I found out. Yeah. So I found out earlier this week that apparently Batman Beyond even exists because a person who took over that specific division of Warner Brothers actually found this from a wrestling podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah, because was it AT&T who bought Warner's? at that time. No, not at that time. But whoever bought the Warner's thing, and WCW had been running on it, the wrestling company, and the new owners were like, we don't want to be in the wrestling business anymore. So they essentially were getting rid of its television time, and WCW was essentially sold off for parts. Well, apparently at the same time, this executive was just like, we can't be making this like, Batman for kids. It's got to be like older, and it's got to be darker. And so that's why Batman Beyond exists, is because of this direction from a new executive. So pretty wild. All right, we got to the part of the stack where you can go through some stuffs too.
Yeah, I was looking at the letters page to see if there was any gold.
Yeah.
There's actually this one really long one, this guy from Brazil writing in about everything that's wrong about the Spanish culture, and I just breezed through it. But wow. It's really well done. It's not like, this is terrible, you suck. This is like, this is incorrect, this is incorrect. And they actually responded to him. So that's actually really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so this is not a new this week book, but we wanted everyone to know that we're getting in a ton of Bluey books this week, probably tomorrow. So we got this little one early. I got this today, and I just wanted to share in the fact that parents, people buying for small children, we will have Bluey books.
And from the times that we've had some Bluey stuff in before, y'all and your kids love Bluey.
Yeah.
For good reason. We've seen a few episodes.
Bluey's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might do more, because Stephanie was talking to me about some really cool episodes when we were visiting.
Mm-hmm.
My friend has a 3-year-old, and so she knows what she's talking about. And I was like, I might actually just watch that.
Yeah, there's apparently another one of our customers was talking about 187. He was talking about how the show isn't just sort of like aimed at kids. Mm-hmm. The way the parents interact with the kids in certain situations, how they explain concepts, how they, and sometimes harder concepts within like a more playful area, or how they have their relationships with themselves. He's just like, it's just parenting goals. It's just like, I'm getting lessons as well on how to be a good parent.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So get yourself some Bluey.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now this is a reprint, but it's like its 6th reprint. It's a collection of Super Mario manga, and it always goes over so well. It's pretty goofy, it's pretty wild, and the kids freaking love it. They open it up, and generally speaking, they take it immediately to their parents and go, I want this. So it's a good time. It's a good time.
I was lucky enough to be able to read this this weekend. It's called Ghost Roast, and it's by Chanel and Shawnee Gibbs.
It's how to cook ghosts, yes?
Sibling, no. Sibling creative team. Let's see here. How do you fit in when your dad is a ghost hunter and you're starting to see spirits too? For as long as she can remember, Chelsea has tried everything she can think of to distance herself from her father's work as a, quote, paranormal removal expert, unquote. A hard task when he's advertising proudly all over New Orleans. This year, she's all grown up and finally friends with the popular crowd at her fancy high school. Things are looking up until a night on the town backfires spectacularly, landing her in hot water at home. Her punishment? Working for her dad at paranormal removal services all summer.
Boo.
Worst of all, her new job reveals an unexpected secret to keep. While Dad hunts ghosts with his own DIY tech, Chelsea can actually see them. And when she meets Oliver, a friendly spirit, at the mansion her dad is getting a handsome fee to exercise, she realizes she has to find a way to save his afterlife, even if it risks everything her father's worked for. This was really nice. I loved the art, and I look forward to seeing more work from this team.
Yeah, sounds really cool.
Yeah, the art was beautiful, and the story's really nice. The parents are really fleshed out. You can tell who they are, basically. It's not just, all the effort is on the teen, and this is mom and this is dad. It's their people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You want me to go to another one?
Yeah, I'm basically trying to look up some information so that I'm ready.
Is this truly volume 30?
Oh, this is the first Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Volume.
Yeah, because it's got, wow, okay. It's got multiple things with Black Panther in it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to list them all. So if you're interested in Black Panther and you want some old stuffs, old comics with him, check that out. Got Philip Kennedy Johnson's Incredible Hulk. He's back from being immortal, back to incredible. All right. A New Age of Monsters. As an enraged Hulk tries to take permanent control of the body he shares with Bruce Banner, a mysterious immortal turns every monster on Earth against him in an attempt to free their creator, the primordial mother of horrors. With the help of an unlikely new friend, Banner must stop the world from being plunged into darkness. And his journeys take him from an abandoned coal mining town that gives terrifying new meaning to the term ghost town to swamplands where a salty seductress lures unsuspecting victims into her trap. What is her connection to Marvel's macabre muck monster? And will the Hulk burn if the Man-Thing's touch? Talk to a doctor.
Talk to your doctor if you burn at a Man-Thing's touch.
For more than 4 hours. Yeah. Anyway, so if you like angry green guys that tussle, this seems like the book for you, my friend.
Tussle.
Look at these tusslers. Wow. Oh, this is very exciting. We have got the full collection of Wild's End.
I'm really excited about that. Or at least the original trilogy.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Right, because they had the second arc.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. First Light, The Enemy Within, Journey's End. Okay, cool. A cozy country village enjoying the peace of the 1930s is invaded by deadly alien machines, forcing a ragtag group of survivors into hiding in the no longer storybook woods. Led by the town's outsider and retired war veteran, they will have to rally together to uncover the secret of their invaders and hope to fight back.
Yeah. It is. I don't know if it was on there anyways, but it is basically Wind of the Willows meets War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the Willows.
Oh, yeah. Wind and the Willows in this economy.
Now, this is funny to me because the Jeff Lemire quote is, "It's really great."
You didn't try.
It's not a good quote. I understand that Lemire is a good pull. And it is really great. And I think someone had a good laugh when they chose to put "It's really great" on the cover.
It's a comic.
It's a comic. So I think Jeff is the stand-in for the mom pull quote where it goes, "It was okay. Greg's mom," or something.
Yeah. It's okay. Not really my thing, though.
Thanks, Sheila.
All right. We've got Dead Box, finally.
After 1,000,000 years.
Yeah. This series started 1,000,000 years ago, like Danica said.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4th and 5th issues sure didn't come out. So, finally, the concluding. If you've been getting Dead Box, unfortunately, this is the only way to get the rest of it. But if you bought the 3 issues from us, we will give you a heavy discount on this so that you can get the rest of it.
Issue 1 came out in September of 2021.
Good times. Yeah, I think it was like 1 and 2 fairly close together, and then 3 took about a year.
Yeah. Let's see. 3 was July 2022. Oh yeah, you're right. September, October. Like 6
July.
6 weeks. Yeah, July. Oh.
Yeah.
And then no.
Deadbox, welcome to Lost Turkey, a town where the main source of entertainment is a cursed DVD machine that seems to know more about the fate of its citizens than they do. Trapped in the box of horrors that makes up everyday existence, Penny and the other residents of Lost Turkey find escape in the only entertainment in town. That's what we just did this. A DVD rental box that seems to know their darkest secrets.
Who wrote this?
Their fates are framed within the films they choose, and every movie they watch nudges them closer to the very worst decisions.
It wasn't Mark who wrote this. It was someone who was like typing and going, yeah, I got this.
I think somebody took sort of like your bigger kind of shorthand for it, popped it up top, and then did the longer description.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm super excited to finally get to read the rest of this because it was kind of like a very interesting twist on like Twilight Zone style stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Very excitement.
It was also 1990, 20 years ago, Jason. Only 20.
Only 20 years ago. It's pretty good. Pretty good times.
Jason. It's kind of the best that we know so many Jasons, and that bit is very funny. Oh, do you want some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Spot with machete boots, Jason. I have never been able to pronounce
Fafford
and the Grey Mouser. Fritz Lieber's Fafford and the Grey Mouser. With art from Mike Mignola, writing from Howard Chaykin, I believe. Anyways, by comics legends Howard Chaykin, Mike Mignola, Denny O'Neil, Al Williamson, Walter Simonson, and more, which is like kind of a who's who of big names. Fritz Lieber ranks among the giants of fantasy and science fiction visionaries, capturing multiple Hugo, Nebula, and World Fantasy Awards and influencing a generation of writers. And his most renowned creations are the swashbuckling Fafford and the Grey Mouser. Collected here are adaptations of some of the finest of these tales, including the Hugo and Nebula Award-winning Il Met in Lamcar by all those people that I just said. Join the hulking barbarian and the diminutive rogue as they battle swordsmen, necromancers, and flagons of strong drink.
Isn't that right, Jason?
I went into Drunk Sully there for a bit. Yes.
All right.
you just take off the top a little bit. That would be nice. Yes.
Sully Bobs. Can we still do Sully Bobs, or did
no? Sully is good. Yeah.
No, not Sully, but like Sully Bobs.
Oh, everybody calls them Sully Bobs.
That's good because like that's funny, and I want to keep that. I don't want the creeper to take that away.
Yeah.
This is The Neighbors by the amazing Jude Ellison Doyle. I adore him. Great writer, fantastic writer, and I didn't get to finish this in singles, so I'm very excited that this is out.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
I love creepy. The neighbors are anything but what they seem. When Janet... Oh, wait. When Janet and Oliver Gowdy move to a quaint mountain town, their teenage daughter Casey and 2-year-old Isabel become part of a horrific chain of events that will forever change their family. It's impossible to know who to trust or who is still human. Casey's behavior is increasingly unpredictable. Janet is more distant. Isabel is happy and go-lucky and seems to enjoy the attention poured onto her by Agnes. And Oliver, he's out to uncover whatever malevolent forces seem to have taken root under and inside his home.
Ooh.
This is a tale perfect for fans of Eat the Rich and The Nice House on the Lake.
Yay. Both are very good.
Yeah.
And one of them, everybody wants, no, the rich eat people.
Yeah.
But the sentiment is we should eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to get to finish this arc.
It's pretty.
I really like Doyle's work.
All right. We have You Wish from Top Shelf. It has the flaps on, which is what the description is. Avery McLean is just your normal 10-year-old tomboy helping her dad run a tiny run-down gas station in the middle of the desert. With no friends and no fun to be had, Avery has been teaching herself to do card tricks to entertain passing motorists, figuring that her lonely life could use a little magic. Little does she know how much magic is about to drop right in her lap. By releasing the power hidden within a dusty old lamp, Avery and her new companion Gribbet are thrust into a stunning supernatural world to discover her own power, save her family, and find answers to questions that will change her life forever. Jeff Victor's debut graphic novel is a captivating adventure for fans of Bone Amulet and Five Worlds.
Oh, show the author picture. It's very cute.
He's just a baby.
Look at this little bean.
Look at him.
You should buy his book.
He's just a baby with a book. You made it all yourself, didn't you, baby?
Oh God. He's gonna make that face at you. That face.
Yeah, we can show that.
Yeah.
This one.
That's him once he realizes what Brandon's saying about him on the internet. Mangy. All right. This is also not new in the pile, but I want to bring it home because someone specifically special ordered it from us, and then they ghosted. So basically ghosted. Come on. Seriously. We tried. Yeah. They never they responded like once or twice to emails, and then they were like, oopsie daisy. So they suck. And I would like you to know that we have a copy of Safe and Sound, a renter-friendly guide to home repair by the handyman, Mercury Stardust.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
I would say so.
For too many people, the simple act of contacting a plumber or a repair person can feel like a game of chance. As a trans woman, I've discovered, the hard way, that we live in a world with much to fear. If you've ever felt panicked about opening your home to strangers in order to fix a maintenance issue, this book is for you. There you go. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is Fine Volume 2 is out, and we can get you a copy. I'm not sure if we have it in the store now, but if we don't, it's coming in.
We do. I don't know which format it came in as, because it might be a format. We'll check which format you got, and then we'll make sure that we can match it.
Yeah.
I know we have a 2, but it might be hardcover, is what I'm saying.
All right. And some perfectly fine imagery.
Whee!
We've got a new sort of, I call these our...
Do you want this one up too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is part of our line of books that you can't really find in most stores. We backed this on Zoop.
Zoop.
It is available in a mere 108 stores in the world.
Okay.
And the imagery in here is freaking wild. So Axe Wielder John and the Tripping Skulls of Blackrock. The legend of a faceless barbarian cursed to fall in love with the heads of his many victims spreads through the wastelands of Blackrock.
What?
A precious discovery is made, and Axe Wielder John, a ruthless killer in the world of monsters and mayhem, finds out just what a man is willing to lose in order to protect what he loves most. Axe Wielder John is created, written, and drawn by Eisner-nominated and New York Times bestselling cartoonist Nick Patera, with cover and special epilogue by legendary painter Das Pastoras.
That sounds good.
It's got quotes from Frank Quitely, Jay Lee, Jonathan Hickman, So they are still on good terms. Good. Michael Allred, Jeff Darrow, and Bill Sienkiewicz. Jonathan Hickman says the perfect Nick Patera book. It has over-the-top action, violence, and hilarity, but at no point are those things bigger than its heart. What a story! Exclamation mark. What an adventure! Exclamation mark. And you'll see there's two versions here. This is the regular edition that everybody got. This is the retailer exclusive cover that they only send one copy of for every 5 ordered. So we have 2. And this beauty costs you $40 the US. So it ends up being about 54 Canadian, but we're doing this one for 75. Because it's harder to get. It doesn't exist as much. And honestly, take a page through here. Oh, they're all signed too. That's nice.
Wait, what?
Looks like it.
Ooh, they are signed with a weird face missing.
Yeah, like
that sure needs a nose. I'm just saying.
You're still getting some wild images here, as you can see.
Take off. Oh. I'm ancient, Austin. I've lived through Y2K.
Oh,
and it was
boy.
Fine.
It's limbs.
Limbs.
Oh, boy.
Right.
There's so many limbs.
This is not a... Oh, jeez. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, there's some wild stuff in here. Look at this man made of puzzle parts.
Nope.
Oh,
I didn't even get that far. I didn't even get that far.
I flipped it. You can't see.
You
can't see it.
Appreciate the
look at the puzzle man.
Artistry. The limbs. I'm going to distract myself by saying, Sean, I have put in an order for a soft cover because we did get a hardcover volume 2. So I will have one coming in for you in the next couple weeks. We'll send away another Raincoast order.
Sweeps.
Yeah.
And Raincoast comes in real quick.
Yeah, we just got to get up to their minimum and that's fine. And then it can come in like a day or 2, but that's okay. Hi, Kate. Hello. I looked and see if 3 was even put up on, but it's not yet. It's not mentioned yet. That's okay. So funny story. So this is an our mistake, I'm guessing, because we cannot figure out for the life of us. But we have, lucky for you. Oh, it's so heavy. Because it's an omnibus. We have a Judgment Day omnibus, the direct market cover. We have done so much due diligence on this today, and I couldn't figure out why we had an extra copy. But you might want it. So yeah. I wanted to put it on the show and just mention it. Judgment Day, of course, featuring Rhea Ripley. That's her team. And no, this is the comic. You're in the wrong room, Brandon. The wrestling is in there. The wrestling's over there. It's over there. Yeah. We keep the wrestling. Yeah. There's a spot. We keep the wrestling. Yeah. You keep in your spot, sir. You go to the wrestle corner. Think about what you've done. Echo. I don't know. I think the wrestling is as close as I've gotten to being like, go to your room. Like just go watch wrestling. Just watch your friggin' wrestling. Yes. Watch your boy grappling. I'm not sure why we got a hardcover, but I didn't do the order, so I don't know. Beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, 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 beep. So whatever. No one's getting blamed. I'm just saying we have a hardcover volume 2, and that's fine. I didn't want this to be a blame thing. All right. This is freaking heavy. I actually think this is heavy. It's the whole friggin' thing. It's the whole friggin' thing. When war breaks out between the Eternals and the X-Men and just the Eternals and the X-Men, and then the Avengers are stuck in the middle because, oh my god, stop fighting over me, boys. Boys. That's the Avengers, right? Yeah. Beginning to realize exactly how many secrets their so-called friends have been keeping from them. So this is high school. Why is comics always high school? Years of tension lead to a volcanic eruption at prom, and Earth's fate will be decided by a celestial queen of the prom. As humanity's worthiness is weighed in the cosmic balance, that's the band geeks, who will pass? Who will fail? The AV nerds. And when the final tally is calculated, can the planet's heroes avoid extinction?
Goth kids.
Oh my God, they're gonna go. I know, isn't this great?
So the thing that I really did like about Judgment Day, and I talk about it with a lot of big events. This was a big event book, and like pretty much every big event book that I've ever sold in my life, people got to the end and went, "What was the point of that?" And it's because you can't actually change anything, but what you can do is get a lot of eyes on an idea or a concept. And what Kieran Gillen did in the pages of this book was essentially, because some of the through-line characters are, I think, like 9 or 6 or whatever, but it's a bunch of different people that are just completely different from each other, have different ideas in the world. And you see bits of their story and what they think about what's happening throughout the thing. But the idea is everyone on Earth is being judged. And the core message of this book is we have all of these different ideas. We have all of these different places that our minds go to and beliefs. But at the end of the day, if humanity is faced with something that could destroy it, we should be able to overcome and be better and be empathetic to all of the people around us, to come together and as a whole essentially save us from ourselves. And that's what Judgment Day is. It was a very well done event. Not so much, of course, in the ending, because these big stories can't have an ending. It's a superhero universe. It needs to set up for the next thing. It needs to go on forever. But the idea can endure, and that's a good idea to endure. This is why I like selling comics. I yelled. All right, folks. Thank you all for watching. It's been a slice. And it's time. Oh, it's time. Whoa.
Whoa, who's there?
It's a fuzzy magic mirror. It's very fuzzy for some reason. This is the part of the show where we look through our magic mirror, a completely unique device from this show. And we look through it and we see all of you wonderful people and we say hi and thank you for being here. We hope that you all know that we are there for you too. So looking through the magic mirror. Ooh. You stop doing that. That's terrible. I see Bryce. Hello, Bryce.
Bryce has done nothing wrong.
No, I wasn't referring to him. I see Ben. Hi, Ben. I see Austin. Hello, Austin. I see the one and only Foley. And you can too, but not this week. Yeah. You better not come in the store, Andrew, unless you're buying something. You can do that.
We won't stop you.
Yeah.
We're not employees of Variant Edition. We're owners. Only our employees shove us out.
Yeah.
We trained you well, though. That's good. We want that.
Our hours are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 to 7. That's where you're going to find me and maybe the Office Goblin, if you're lucky.
I'm forced out because Andrew's on vacation. I'm kidding. I will be out more because of that, but it's fine.
And Saturdays and Sundays from 11 till 5. I see Jason. Hi, Jason.
I see Jason.
I see Jason. I see. Did I see Sean already? If I did, I see you again.
Maybe.
Double Sean. I see Taz. Hey, Taz.
Oh, yeah. No worries. We know it's going to be a little bit slower because of the cold. We would like to reiterate that Thursday evenings, Brandon goes to the south side and delivers, and he always does this, and he has deliveries already, so you are not inconveniencing us if you ask for a delivery on Thursday night.
I see Kate. Hi, Kate.
I owe you a text.
And that's everybody.
I owe Kate a text. I'm proclaiming I'm a bad friend on live television. Because I am. I owe her a text.
yeah, I will be out for deliveries on Thursday. I will be out for deliveries on Saturday. It is not an inconvenience for me. That is something that I will be doing regardless. So the only thing that you'll be doing by asking me to do a delivery if you can't make it in because it's too cold, or if you can't make it in because you just don't want to because it's too cold, the only thing you'll be doing is actually making my life a lot easier because I'll be going out for more reasons. So please contemplate that. It would be wonderful to see you all if you can't come in. Because yeah, I know these the first big snowfall and cold snap are usually pretty dead. It is happening both at once right now. So
yes, and we would love to get your comics to you. So yes, I should have mentioned Saturday. My apologies. So if you are on the south side of Edmonton, Thursday night. So let us know by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you are on the north side of Edmonton, Saturday.
Indeed.
All
right, folks. Thank you all for watching. We will see you either in store. Maybe I will see you on my route, or next week. I got a bubble.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right. Bye.